Welcome back! Welcome back to my channel. The struggle is real with the makeup nurse. Today I am going to try on I think I have almost a full face of all the stuff that I unboxed, if you saw my unboxing video the other day. So let's go ahead and get started. I forgot my eye primer, so I'm just gonna go in with this palette and see how it performs without a primer. And it's got the shades I like, more of a pinky shade. I'm going to go in with some of this tan shade. It doesn't look like it gives colors, and just put that in my crease. It's so nice to been able to come home for a couple days. I always enjoy it. Get to see both my grandkids, my brand new granddaughter that's just a week and a half old, or 2 weeks old, or 2.5 weeks old now. Oh my gosh, time grows. Then spend a little bit of time with my grandson and of course my daughter. So now let's go in with this like tannish, like got a pink tint to it though. It looks like under it. I'm just gonna kind of darken that up, the transition shade. And I must have left two of my favorite brushes at the hotel, so I'm trying to use some of a couple of my other brushes. Now I'm gonna go in with let's see, maybe this darker brownish shade on the outer corner, kind of blending that in the outside. Yeah, that was my grandson in the background making noises. Now I'm going to go back in with this transition shade and just kind of blend those colors together. Now I'm going to take this lighter pinky shade and see how that goes right there on the corner, in the inner portion of my lid. I just blend that in. This is a shimmery shade. I wish they kind of had a matte pinky shade, because it seems like all the pinky shades are glittery. So, but that's okay. I do like putting on. This does look pretty. Let me see. Oh, it's kind of buttery. Let me try my finger. It actually works pretty good. I think it works better with your finger. And it's got that subtle, for more of a, if you want a subtle look. Now I'm going to try this mascara from Model Company, and that's the wand. I didn't get wow, it's kind of a longer one than I was expecting. I didn't have a new eyeliner, so I went ahead and put eyeliner on. Okay. I went ahead and put on a second coat. I really look at how long it made my eyelashes. The volume's not as much there, but it did make them longer, or look long. Okay, now we are going to go in with the Tarte Glam primer. Ooh, it's like a little tint. So this primer has got a tint to it, which will be nice. It's a nice tinted glow, hence I guess glow shin. And it's just got a slight tint, so I do like that. It feels soft, or feels like a moisturizer actually. Although I didn't get this in my box return or anything, I did get it in my Amazon. I finally got it back. This is the Flower Beauty Brightening Concealer. So I do want to try this. I went ahead and put on the Flower Beauty foundation I just got. So, which I tried that in my Flower Beauty before I had to send it back. Okay. I wonder if it says it's medium coverage, so I'm hoping it does not only brighten, but I don't know if that's I had like a sunspot there, and now I feel like it's a little raised, so I don't know if it's like a blemish, but I might go, I'm gonna keep an eye on it, and if it ends up being changing, I'm gonna go to a dermatologist. Things like that are not to be taken lightly, because melanoma is scary. A lot of times people won't catch it in time. So if you do have moles or changes, make sure you get it looked at by the dermatologist. It's better safe than sorry. And today, since I forgot my selfie light, I hope the lighting isn't as bad, but this is what I'm working with. Okay, now I'm going to take this smaller sponge and go in with this Seraphim Botanicals Creamy Lip and Cheek, and I think I'm going to go in with this color and see how pigmented. Ooh, wow. And I just barely dipped. Wow. And just put a dab on my forehead. Wow, that is very pigmented. Holy cow. Let's see if I can. now I'll just kind of dab that in with this sponge. Yeah, I like that. In one of my last subscriptions, I got this liquid highlight, and I wanted to use it again, and I forgot that, like, the dropper, it, like, I put like one dropper full between both my eyes, my nose, and that, and that was even way too much. This less is more with this, and this was from About Face, because now I'm glowing. That's okay. I'm just hanging out with my family today, and I'll glow. We're gonna have a little fire later tonight and make some s'mores. Now let's get use this palette. I'm gonna use a little bit of the brown shade and kind of put. I already did my eyes before I did my foundation, like the gel. Because it makes it a little bit easier. And then I'm gonna go in with this pink shade over it. Kind of blend it out, blend it in, and make it a little bit lighter. Okay, now I'm excited to use this Cab Beauty palette. So I am going to go in with, where's my one brush? Alright, so I'm going to go in with this shade Banana and set my face with that. I really like this foundation by Flower Beauty. It's like, it actually matches my skin perfectly, and as you've seen any other videos of mine, you know that's very hard for me to do. I like how this is setting it down. Now I'm going to go in with this shade that says Translucent and set my under eyes. Oh, there goes that palette. Oh, I really like this. Which is a good thing, because this was $60 from in my BoxyCharm. Like I said, I've never tried anything from Cab Cosmetics. It really makes my under eyes feel soft too. Okay, for bronzer, I'm gonna go in with the caramel shade. Oh, that's kind of powdery. And kind of, ooh, I hope that blends in. Well, we'll see how well this blends in. That was pigmented. I didn't mean to. Wow. That was a lot right on this side. And here I just got done saying how great of a match this foundation is. And I'm like, oh, I can afford a little bit darker bronzer. Yeah, not like that. So let's finish just contouring everything. And then I can start blending. Alright, let's take this lighter shade. Let's do Sand and try to blend this bronze contour out. This is the Complex Culture that I got brush. So I have this in there. Blush, and I think I'll have to double check. I think it was an eyeshadow palette I have, and then I have that new face massager I'm excited to use. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my lower lashes with this. I get nervous. Well, these little bit longer wands with my lower lashes. I wish there was a way to do this and then foundation and all that, because then if I mess up I can fix it, but then it'll just mess up your mascara. But if I mess up, I can just let it dry and then try to fix it. But I try to be very careful. So, try to anyway. Okay, now I'm going to go in with this Milk and Honey palette. It's a highlighting palette, but it's got 4 shimmer shades. So I did go in a little bit with some blush, but I want to take this pinky shade and see how well that goes over just the blush. And not necessarily just for highlight. I didn't really see it do much different. So now we're going to go in with highlight. Ooh. So I got my highlighter brush, and I'm going to try this. Spoiler alert, the pinky shade was called Oh Honey. Cute name. It's going to be hard to see over this blinding highlight, liquid highlight that I put on. I should maybe not have done that. I'll have to try this palette again alone, because that is just blinding, but well, I can kind of still see it. So it is blinding on its own, but yeah, it's a little bit harder to tell when I already have all this blinding highlight on. I shouldn't have done that, but I do like it. But because that eyeshadow palette didn't have like really inner corner highlight, I think I'm gonna go in with, maybe I'll try this like Be Sweet and put on the top of my brow bone. Try that. And it has Milk and Honey right engraved in it. So this kind of matches my transition shade. And then for the inner portion of my eye, I think I'm going to take that spoiler alert again. Ooh. This is a good shade for... I don't know if these darker shades would be good enough or good for me for highlights, but for part of your eye shimmer, I think it will look good. I might use it for that. And that did make it pop. Now I'm going to go in with the Rare Beauty, ooh, that brow pen. You know what? Maybe I should do the tint first. This is actually in a good shade for me too, which I'm surprised. The only bad thing is it doesn't have a spoolie on it, so, well, I guess the tint is a spoolie, but I'm just going to kind of take a plain spoolie and kind of just brush that through. And then go in with the brow pen side of it. And fill the rest in. For the tint. I like the formula, I just wish it wasn't like that shape. I do better when it's like this shape of the e.l.f. one that I have. But that's more of a waxy formula, so I like this formula better. But I like the shape of the e.l.f. one better. Which I've been using the e.l.f. one a lot, and I do like it, even though it's kind of waxy. But I prefer this formula, but the shape of the e.l.f. But yeah, that wasn't too bad of a color for me on my brows. Now for the lip liner, I'm going to use the Cab lip liner that I got from Cab Cosmetics. So this pencil, I don't know if it's because it's brand new and it's sharp, but it doesn't feel creamy or as good as, it almost feels like the pencils that I bought that I don't like. But maybe as it gets less sharp, I'll like it more. Comment below if you've used Cab Beauty lip liners, and if it gets better after use, or is it always like this? At least it's a nude. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with this Dragon Beauty in the shade, what was it again? Bad Bitch. I tried this on in my unboxing, and it was a watery dry down, like a matte, but it didn't dry completely down. Actually, this is a great match to that lip liner. Oh, and it smells pretty good. I didn't notice that smell when I unboxed. And I do. So I do like this a little bit more. And I can't believe how much of a match that lip liner is when it was, I can't remember. I think it was different subscriptions. So I do like that. I'm going to let it dry down a little bit. Alright, so what are we missing? Oh! The setting spray. So let's try this. I think we got everything, and this is, you know what, before I set it, let me kind of blend this. That was too pigmented, that contour. So alright, let's review the results now. You know what, it's still didn't blend as much as I wanted to. Okay, good enough for today. Alright, let's set it now. I did my brows, everything looks good. I like the mascara. I did like the contour palette. I just put way too much. You need to go in light-handed with that. Everything, other than that pencil, it was a little harsh on me, but otherwise I think I liked everything. Let's go in and spray it. Oh my gosh, it stuck to my mascara. Maybe I should have hidden my eyes. I hope it doesn't transfer a whole bunch now. You see how that made my eyes stick together? It does have a slight scent, not bad, even though it says fragrance free. Maybe it's something else. Well, it doesn't feel bad now. I hope, maybe it was a fluke that made my eyes, the mascara stick together when I closed my eyes. I don't know. I have to try it out again and see how it is. But anyways, this is the products that I tried on for my unboxing that you might have seen before, if you see my other video. And if you liked it, please hit the like button and please subscribe to my channel and click that little bell so you're notified of future uploads. And I hope you have a great weekend. Bye!